about is Hull Western Christian is playing without their starting point guard, who injured a knee before he got to Wells Fargo. They've had to regroup, and yet they are still rolling right along. And, you know, as a 7 seed, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah,
they're way better than that.
They lost their point guard. Hull Western Christian lost their point guard to an ACL injury in their sub-state win. Joel Gasick is not playing because of that ACL injury, and that's tough. But they've rebounded that team, and here they are playing for a state championship.
They've gotten bigger. They've put Curtis Van Grau, their big 6'7" center, back into the starting lineup instead of bringing him off the bench. So they play point guard kind of by committee, but yet they are a big ball club. The smallest starter is 6'1", and he plays inside.
Let's take a look at the coaching matchup here. Coach Jim Ekoff, only 2 active coaches in the state of Iowa have a winning percentage of 80% or more. Coach Ekoff is one of them. And on the other side, Adolf Kokendorfer out of Upper Iowa University. He is the head coach of Fort Dodge St. Edmond. So we've got 2 good coaches here tonight. I really think, I tell you, Chuck, when it comes down to how this game is going to match out, I'll be very curious to see the pace starting off the bat. And I think it's really important for Fort Dodge to be able to come out and score early.
And, you know, these 2 teams, the pressure of this big state should not bother them. 2 years ago, Fort Dodge won the state championship. Last year, it was Western Christian.
That's
They're
right.
going to go back-to-back. So you look at a guy like Andy Nagel, who's the starting center for Fort Dodge St. Edmond. He started 2 years ago. He's won a state championship as a starter. Back for number 2. You look at all the guys on Western Christian, they're back for number 2 as well.
We're going to go to the starting lineups, and there's one name to mention here when you take a look at this starting 5 for Fort Dodge St. Edmond, and that's a young man by the name of John Engler, because he tore it up in the semifinal win over Solon. 34 points and 10 rebounds. The young man can flat out shoot the ball. John Engler, a 6'5" junior, a starter on that Fort Dodge St. Edmond team.
And you commented in the press room after the game yesterday, you've never seen a guy smile so much.
That young man, I think he loves the game of basketball. He'll smile that big if he's playing at the rec center or he's playing at the Y.
You have to remove it surgically to get that smile off his face.
He just loves the game. Western Christian, the Wolfpack right there. You've got Kevin Fatma, Trevor Wolsterdorf, Jeremy Zutenhorst, Sean Kaiser, and Curtis Van Grau. There is the starters there as you take a look at what's happening. And they've got Gasink in there as a starter. We'll take a look at that when we return. The 2008 State Basketball Championships being brought to you by Teen Pregnancy, it's for real. Your local Casey's General Store. Iowa Farm Bureau, People, Progress, Pride. INS, Iowa Network Services. Gel, just eliminate lies. And by Valley Bank, it's a great day at Valley Bank. There's the lineups as we take a look at what's coming up next. Fort Dodge St. Edmond, Hull Western Christian. That is coming up here on the Iowa High School Sports Network.
Number 40, Courtney Vogel.
Your family. Your home. Your free time. Your hopes. Your dreams. Your future. Your life. Your success, our priority. Bank Iowa.
When hot, molten rock, ash, and gases erupt and escape from deep below the surface. It often results in a touchdown. For those who have what it takes on the inside, Russell has what it takes on the outside.
County, we got a lot of people here from Sioux County to cheer on their teams. Coming up, it's the Gales and the Wolfpack in a moment.
Now what do we do?
You won't feel intimidated at Transit Plaza Fitness and Tanning Center. You'll start with free instructions and proven fitness methods. Fitness and nutritional guidance given by people excited about your success. All gym members will enjoy a 30% discount using our 22 tanning beds. Try our Mystic Bronze Spray Tanner. Come to Transit Plaza Fitness and Tanning. You'll work with a trained staff dedicated to your fitness and the best tanning in Siouxland. We're your total enhancement center.
Price rollbacks. We have rolled back the service prices on some of your equipment. Check with Brian at Lawton or Paul at Lamar's for details. Then hurry, and beat the spring inspection run. Get your service inspection scheduled now. This is Arlen Scopp of Midwest Equipment. Spring is fast approaching, and you need to take advantage of our service specials now. Inspections on lawnmowers, tractors, planters, balers, sprayers, combines. Call now and take advantage of the service savings at Midwest Equipment in Lawton and Lamar.
There's a quick look at tonight's officials. John Conlon, Mark Peterson, Justin Stockdale will be calling the fouls tonight, keeping the game moving along. Let's take a look at the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield's keys to the game. First off, Chuck, for Fort Dodge St. Edmond.
Put your hard hat on, boys. This is not a pretty team, but they're very effective, and they're bigs. Need to play big. You talked about Engler, but Nagel also had a good game yesterday, and their bigs need to play big.
Andy Nagel, number 55, stands 6'9" for the Gales of Fort Dodge. Keys to the game, Hull Western Christian.
We talked about how their starting point guard is out with a knee injury. Don't miss the point. It's kind of by committee, and it's been very effective here in Wells Fargo with the 94-foot court. They're a very athletic team. If you can play in space, it's to their advantage. So Western Christian needs to play all 94 feet.
Trevor Wolsterdorf will be in the center to jump with Andy Nagel. Trevor can flat out fly. He's got some great springs on him, and the jump ball is going to be controlled by Fort Dodge St. Edmond.
Woltersdorf had 3 dunks in the quarterfinal game, so he can get up.
Fort Dodge St. Edmond with the basketball in the paint. Kind of trapped there was Huss, and he'll have to kick it back out to Flattery. Rotating the basketball. Looking for something underneath. There's Engler. Engler dribble penetrates into paint. Shot is up, no good. Wolfpack will get the basketball. Here comes Hull Western Christian. Their first possession of the game, wearing the home white uniforms. Trying to kick it back outside. Pass almost intercepted, knocked away, but maintaining possession. The Wolfpack, Hull Western Christian coming in at 24-3.
Man-to-man defense for St. Edmond.
Taking their time, the Wolfpack. They'll get it to Wolsterdorf out front. He finds a lane. Tell you, Chuck, you give him any daylight, and he can cut his way through.
He is tremendously quick to the basket and also a very good finisher. There you saw the athleticism. He's a really good player.
Out front, calling the shots, Jay Bunty for Fort Dodge St. Edmond. Engler now top of the key. They'll rotate the basketball. Man-to-man being applied by the Wolfpack. Up top, Brian Huss.
Good call.
Going to be called for the charge. Kind of leading with that forearm, leading into Kevin Fatma.
Pushed off with his left arm, and the official right on it. That's a good call.
Taking a look on that sideline of Western Christian, you can see Joel Gasink, and he has got that ACL knee in a brace, bandaged up. Again, he injured that knee in their sub-state victory. He is unable to play tonight with his team, Western Christian. Wolfpack up 2-0, just underway here in the first quarter. Mark Allen, Chuck Reed, broadcasting from Wells Fargo Arena. This 2A championship game. First three-point shot coming up. Boy, oh boy, brought rain, but it counts.
Sean Kaiser with that one. If they can drive to the bucket, convert, and then hit threes on their next possession, look out, because Hull Western Christian on fire offensively early. For the Wolfpack of Western Christian, there are 3 juniors, 2 seniors starting. Now that might be a turnover. Andy Nagel threw the ball off the head of Joey Flattery. Yeah, the official called it one way, and the other one's going to help him out here because it did go off his head. Well, pretty clearly it struck the noggin of Joey Flattery. Depends, did it touch anybody else after that? Generally, you like it when players use their head on the court, but not that time. In basketball, very difficult to incorporate the head into your offense. We jokingly state we understand this is very serious for Fort Dodge St. Edmond right now. Into the corner, thought about the 3, not taking it. Fatma gets it inside. Give the assist to Fatma. Jeremy Zutenhorst with the layup. 7-0. Western Christian out front very quickly here. Flattery now way out on that far wing.
Top of the key, Bunty.
Man-to-man still.
Bunty with the basketball. Look inside to Engel, and he traveled with it. Engler traveling with the basketball. Turnover, Gales, and it will be Wolfpack basketball. And a quick timeout's going to be called by the Gales. Adolf Kokendorfer, the head coach out of Upper Iowa, wants to talk about it. Fort Dodge, the Gales out of the North Central Conference, finished first there. They beat Solon in the semifinals, 66-60. We'll take a look at some offensive highlights here, and Chuck, they all belong to Western Christian.
Great feed inside to Zutenhorst, and he's very strong underneath. There you can see he's been in the weight room. You can tell just by looking at him, and he just puts it in easy.
More offensive highlights here. This is going to be the three-point jump shot by Kaiser.
Like I said, when they can get it inside and convert from the outside, they're doubly dangerous.
Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't do much better than that.
7-0, Western Christian with the lead, defending state champs in Class 2A. They won it last year. 5 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Top of the key, dribble penetration by Wilserskor, kicks it off, shot up, no good. Rebound underneath Van Gro, and he battles his way up. Jump ball is going to be the call. Possession arrow belongs to Western Christian. Timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout as well. So far, Wolfpack pitching a shutout.
Check this out. In the last 10 years, nearly everything has gotten more expensive. Sometimes inflation is the cause, sometimes raw materials cost more. But through careful management and construction that takes better advantage of renewable sources of energy, Mid-American Energy has maintained stable electric prices in Iowa for the last 10 years. And the company is committed to maintaining price stability until 2014.
Obsessively, relentlessly, service.
Mid-American Energy.
Well, that's it, Mom. I hope it all fits in my dorm room.
And to my wife for 20 wonderful years.
Why don't you do the charity walkathon with me, Mom?
No matter how things change, Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is there, giving you a number of ways to take charge of your health so you can meet life's events with confidence, like more plans to fit your needs now and in the future, along with hassle-free service. Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. The difference is blue.
Western Christian coach Jim Ekoff told me, you know, I'm proud of the way we play. We're very athletic and we are mentally tough. And Chuck, when you take a look at that quick snap by Iowa Telecom, what jumps out at you?
The 3 turnovers by Fort Dodge St. Edmond. That is not the way to start the ball game.
And they trail 7-0. Wolfpack with the basketball. Top of the key. Van Gro rotates it over. Nice defense by Andy Nagel underneath, interfering the shot, and here comes the Gales. They get the ball. Well, you get Andy Nagel just sealing things up at 6'9", big kid, and he causes some problems on the dribble penetration. 3-ball coming. Shot is up, in and out. For John Engler, rebound, Western Christian. Quickly down court we go.
Nice.
Dribble penetration by Kaiser. Shot up, no good. Trying to get the offensive rebound. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Gale basketball. So you and I
just couldn't finish.
Exactly. Sean Kaiser, 6'3" junior, averaging 15 points a game on that dribble penetration. Couldn't get the ball to fall down.
He's been kind of playing point offensively for this team. And that time you saw him get the rebound at 6'3" and take it the other way. So most of these players for Western Christian very multi-dimensional.
They're very interchangeable, and Coach Ekoff pointed that out to you and I during our conversation yesterday as well, which makes them very difficult to guard. Nagel, top of the key. Gives it up to Huss. Huss at the elbow, looking for some daylight. Puts a shot up. There's the first points for Fort Dodge St. Edmond. 7-2 the score, 3:40 remaining opening quarter. Wilserskor on that wing. Top of the key now, Kevin Fatma. Top of the key. Didn't take the shot. Kaiser now Out there guarding him, Brian Huss. Man-to-man being applied by Fort Dodge St. Edmond. Now on the pass, the freeing up of Kevin Fatma allowed for the shot, but no good. That was a good pass. Defender slipped, and Fatma took the open jumper. Just couldn't connect.
Nobody going to the glass, though, that time for Western Christian.
Dribble penetration by Bunty. Shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, though. The putback is good.
This is typical Fort Dodge St. Edmond. It's not real pretty to look at, but it's effective. They scored 4 in a row.
Trying to go baseline was Jeremy Zutenhorst, and we got a whistle and a foul.
I'm going to take a look at that last basket for the Gales. You see the penetration, good defense, tough shot, just up short, but comes back down with it, puts it back in.
That's what I like. Bunty stayed with it.
Exactly. Keep working. And a quick release on that second shot, gets it up off the glass and in.
Andrew McCarville checking into the game for the Gales of Fort Dodge St. Edmond. Oh, look at the inbound pass. Jordan Vogel just checked in and he connects.
They brought in 4 new players to Western Christian, and he's one of them. 6'7".
Pass is going to be batted out of bounds. Nice defense there, broken up very nicely by Brennan Ganstra.
This is the pressing team that Western Christian brings in. 4 players, and they want to press.
And that's all they want to do. Whistle and a foul out front on Jack Verberg. And there's a good look at head coach Adolf Kokendorfer for Dodge St. Edmond.
Very animated on those sidelines during the action.
Jay Bunty out front. Yeah, the defensive 5 are in there for Western Christian. The pass batted out of bounds. Now, since this group came in the line change for Western Christian, how many batted passes have we seen? 3 right in a row?
2 or 3. And see, even if they don't score, they make you work so hard offensively. Got a foul here on Western Christian.
And that's going to be called on Jeremy Zutenhorst, the 6'1", Trevor Wolsterstorff is going to be called for that foul, the 6'5" junior. Number 25.
Tough shot.
Nagel turns around, shot up, no good. Rebound, Jay Bunty slapped away, and here come the Wolfpack. They're running. Out front, Wolsterstorff into the corner. Back to Wolsterstorff. He drives, charge is going to be the call. And that's going to be the second personal on Wolsterstorff. He is averaging 17.5 points a game, and he's got 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
And he was the only one that stayed on the floor when they made the line change and brought the 4 new guys in.
Jim Ecoff is going to keep him in the game. Full court pressure being applied by the Wolfpack. Fort Dodge St. Edmond breaking it. Ryan Huss dribbles up. He's immediately trapped. Back out front, Flattery. Sends it over to the far wing.
Look at them move
Cray
on
and Brink with the basketball. You know, you talk about moving without the ball on offense. How about moving on defense to your spots? Know where you're supposed to be. Good look inside layup by Joey Flattery. It's 9-6 right now in favor of the Wolfpack.
Little 6-2 run here from Fort Dodge St. Edmond. Getting right back in it.
Granstra had the ball. He gives it up to Verberg. Back out front to Granstra. Good look inside. Trying to force a shot up. Oh, my heavens. Michael Van Engen got it in.
Tough shot.
And the Gales with the basketball. 1:20 remaining. Opening quarter. Huss splitting the double team and a whistle and a foul. Right now, team fouls. We've got 3 on Fort Dodge St. Edmond, 3 on Western Christian. We'll be right back.
The fastest way to end the fun. Get the facts. Be responsible. Teen pregnancy, it's for real.
Speed herring in as dry as it gets.
I was busy minding my own business when a wise guy and one of his goons burst through my door.
You that investigator I've been hearing about?
Who wants to know?
Let's just say I got a little problem I need your assistance with.
His goon produced a rack of ribs so dry they made my eyes itch. You've got yourself a problem, but you've also come to the right place. I poured on the sauce and his troubles were gone. Another day, another case solved for Speed Herring Flavor Investigator.
Cookies is the one. The people of Iowa keep in touch with each other, with the world, due mainly to the vision and leadership of Iowa Network Services. INS brings long-distance, internet, digital television, and other state-of-the-art services to Iowans. What's even more amazing is as telecommunications advances, INS is leading the way to deliver them to you. So dream big, even in rural Iowa, and INS and your local independent telephone company will connect you to the world.
Well, the students are loving it. They're having a ball. Quick Stat brought to you by Valley Bank. You see the field goals for Dodge, 3 out of 7. Western Christian, 5 out of 9. Jim Ecoff, the head coach of Western Christian, he's got that pressing group. They come in off the bench, 4 of them. They play tough defense for 2 minutes. Give the starters a break. That just happened. The starters for Western Christian back in. Shot up, no good by Engler. Rebound into the hands of the Gales, and that will restart the offense. Bunty with the basketball out front. The shooter has to keep shooting. John Engler unable to find the range. And here come the Wolfpack quickly all the way down court. Kaiser with the basketball. Baseline. Runs into a brick wall called Andy Nagel. Shot up no good. And here comes the rebound.
Once again, great job on the glass by Fort Dodge St. Edmond. 4 Gales there for the rebound. Nobody from Western Christian.
Down low, good look, and the put up by Andy Nagel is good. I believe Engler with the assist.
Nagel being very effective inside. Not real pretty, but effective.
Loose ball on the ground, picked up by the green and white. And here come the Gales all the way down court with 10 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. 11-8 is the score. Underneath, layup is good by John Engler, and a whistle and a foul.
How about the run here by St. Edmond in the quarter? 7-0 to start the game, and they have come right back, and this free throw could tie it up. There you see the nice pass, very catchable, and he takes it up strong with the left hand, gets hit and converts.
You know, they could end the quarter on an 11-4 run. Engler hits the free throw, shooting 75% from the charity stripe.
He doesn't realize how much time's left.
2 seconds remaining. The three-point shot is up, and it's off the mark by Brennan Granstra, and we go to the second quarter tied up here on the Iowa High School Sports Network.
Fun you had while playing and dreaming about being grown up and having a job? With the help of Northwest Iowa Community College, you can go from just pretending to the career of your dreams. The career and technical programs at NCC offer you the fast track to a great job. In 2 years or less, you can be working in a sought-after field like health, electrical, construction, manufacturing, or transportation. NCC has the blueprints for your dreams. At NCC, there's a place for you.
Shop at Unclaimed Freight Furniture and get the furniture you want at guaranteed lowest prices. Shop a huge selection of sofas starting at only $2.99, or add a Lane leather recliner for just $2.99. Finish your dining room with your choice of 5-piece dinette sets, only $1.99. Or create the bedroom of your dreams with 4-piece collections starting at only $3.99. And a queen-size mattress set for just $1.99. The selection is great. The price is even better. Stop in today. Unclaimed Freight Furniture in the Transit Plaza in Sioux City.
Price rollbacks. We have rolled back the service prices on some of your equipment. Check with Brian at Lawton or Paul at Lamar's for details. Then hurry, and beat the spring inspection run. Get your service inspection scheduled now. This is Arlen Scott of Midwest Equipment. Spring is fast approaching, and you need to take advantage of our service specialists now. Inspections on lawnmowers, tractors, planters, balers, sprayers, combines. Call now and take advantage of the service savings at Midwest Equipment in Lawton and Lamar's.
We are tied up at 11 right now. The rebounding total goes like this. Fort Dodge St. Edmond, they've got 7 boards. 3 of them belong to Jay Bunty. 4 rebounds for Western Christian, and we are tied at 11.
And Bunty, 5'11".
Yeah, go figure. Go figure. Gales with the basketball to start the second quarter. Up top is Huss. Gives it up to Engler. Down low, Nagel. Nagel back up to the top of the key to Bunty. Bunty between the legs, drives. Outside, jumper coming off the iron, no good for Andy Nagel. The big center stepped out and tried his hand at a 12-footer, no good. Down court, Western Christian. They'll set the offense up. Top of the key, Kaiser. Gives it up to Wolterstorff. Back over into the corner. 3 ball is coming. It's up, or was that a 2?
That's a 2.
That's a 2. All right, Zutenhorst with the 2-pointer. 13-11 the score. For Dodge St. Edmond in the visiting green uniform, white trim.
They're executing very well right now on offense. Good cuts.
There's a 3-point jumper coming. That was right in front of us. Jay Bunty connects. He is averaging 5 points a game, and he just hit a big 3 to give his team their first lead of the game, 14-13. Down court very quickly. Western Christian, 3-point jumper coming for Wolterstorff. No good. Rebound. The Gales, and here they come all the way down court. Thought about the 3. Instead, the pump fake. Getting the defender in the air. The soft jumper coming from the corner for Brian Huss, and that's a 5-0 run by Fort Dodge St. Edmond.
Good, strong move.
Love that. Sean Kaiser, not going to be denied, puts it up and in.
Drove the defender right under the basket. I mean, he was out of bounds by the time he stopped moving backwards.
Top of the key, Bunty. Engler is going to drive. He is sealed off very quickly. Triple team. Triple team, but somehow you find if you spin, hey, I got an open shot. I'll take it. And then all the way down court, a steal by Kevin. No, I'm sorry, a steal by Joey Flattery. Down court we go. Flattery all the way. Layup good. Did somebody wake the Gales up?
I guess.
Here come the Wolfpack. Shot up, no good. And driving in. Zutenhorst drove the lane on a mission and then fouls on the rebound. This is a 14-4 run.
But here you see Flattery on the wing with the interception, and he's going to take it all the way.
Got to stop the ball.
And then nobody does. He just knifes his way to the basket, off the glass. That's not very good defense on transition when you don't stop the ball. You've got to stop that ball out closer to the top of the key instead of letting him get all the way to the rim.
The Gales on a 14-4 run with 5:45 to go in the first half. They're up by 5. Biggest lead for Western Christian, 7 in the first quarter. This is the biggest lead for the Gales. Engler travels with the basketball. Turnover, Fort Dodge St. Edmond. They've got themselves a 5-point lead. Well, one thing Engler said
nicely, haven't they?
Yeah, and one thing John Engler said during our conversation yesterday is, you know, this squad, everybody on this squad puts team first, and they worked so hard during summer workouts to get here. And here they are playing for a state championship. Dynamite job off the bench, Jordan Vogel.
That's 2 jumpers for him.
That's right. That's his second bucket of the ball game off the bench. Here come the Gales. Passing over the press, but the press is there. Tips it away into the hands of Bunty. Bunty keeps it alive. Engler with it. Baseline, kicks it back up top, and they'll try to slow some things down here, I think, trying to get the offense working here for the Gales.
Beautiful
nice
pass.
look inside. Engler underneath, misses the layup, fighting for his own rebound. Second attempt, no good. How about the third attempt, no good? And the whistle and the foul is going to be called on Vogel.
Someone might want to remind the Wolfpack to rebound.
Jordan Vogel, the 6'7" junior, whistled for that foul, his first personal. How about the tenacity of both?
There's one rebound right there.
Well, John
Engler.
Engler.
There's 2 rebounds right there, and he gets the foul.
I like the way they both stayed with it. Engler and Vogel both. 21-17 the score now. One more free throw coming.
Their dominance on the glass is why they've been able to grab a short lead here.
Count that one. 22-17, that's the score right now. The Gales have woken up here in the second quarter.
Iowa Telecom, advanced telephone and internet services with a personal touch. Reliable connections now and well into the future. Bringing high-speed internet service to hundreds of rural Iowa towns. Believing and investing in Iowa and its people. Stay connected with Iowa Telecom.
Casey's, it's all good. Casey's, it's all right. Casey's, make it any way you like.
Right now at Casey's General Stores. With the purchase of any large pizza, get a family pack of spicy boneless drummies for only $2.99.
Casey's General Stores. Casey's, it's all good.
What strange power lay in the space between the 7th and 8th steps of the Capel's basement? As soon as they crossed that threshold, cell phone after cell phone refused to work. It was a black hole of reception, a vortex of dropped calls. Until Ingrid Young from U.S. Cellular did what no other company would. She went and made sure the phone worked before they signed a contract.
Hello? Hi.
Helpful Associates. It's why U.S. Cellular is wireless where you matter most.
Quick stat brought to you by Teen Pregnancy. It's for real. There's the rebounding edge to Fort Dodge St. Edmond over Western Christian. Second chance points also belonging to the Gales.
That's the difference in the ballgame right now, is their dominance on the glass.
Wolterstorff drives baseline, shot up, in and out, no good. What a rebound! Curtis Van Grau, what a rebound for number 52. 6'7" junior, puts it off the glass and in. 22-19. There's that press again. They'll double team till the Cows come home. Good pass underneath. Pump fake once, pump fake twice. It's good for Andrew McCarville. All the way down court we go. Oh, boy. Where's the D?
That's exactly
Layup
what
is
Jim
good.
Ecoff wanted in the timeout, was to attack and run, and that's exactly what they did right there after the made basket.
Jeremy Zutenhorst with the layup. 4:05 remaining here in the first half. It's a three-point game, Gales. Dribble penetration, shot is up, but a whistle. Wave everything off.
Let's see if the ball is out of his hands after the contact is made.
That's close.
Very close.
Taylor Kreinbrink called for the foul, wave off the basket.
See, I think he had already released it when contact was made. That was close, very close.
17 fouls on Western Christian, 2 on Fort Dodge St. Edmond. We are seeing two very good basketball teams here tonight in this two-way championship game. Curtis Van Grau out front. Kevin Fatma now on the wing. Top of the key, Zutenhorst. Back over to Van Grau. Fatma now dribbling inside, trying to find some help. Kaiser takes it. Kaiser curls in. Shot is up, no good. Rebound into the hands of Engler. 3-point lead for the Gales. Back up top, Huss. Huss thought about the three. Bounce pass into the corner. Soft jumper coming. No good. Rebound, Andy Nagel, and a whistle and a foul. Shot up and no good by Joey Flattery, but then a whistle and a foul on the rebound.
In yesterday's semifinal win over Pella Christian, Western Christian was out-rebounded by 5 rebounds. They're getting out-rebounded again tonight, and that is the reason that the Gales are ahead right now, but they're simply dominating the glass. It's one and done on the defensive end, and they've done a good job of attacking the offensive glass as well.
Fort Dodge from here on out, 3:14 remaining. They are in the bonus, so at the free throw line, Andy Nagel shooting 60% from the charity stripe. He's averaging 13 points and 9 rebounds a game. Misses the first one, rebound into the hands of Van Grau. So here we go down the other way. 3-point jumper coming, it's up, it's good. One pass, one shot, Kevin Fatma hits it. We are tied at 24.
They want to speed up the game. They're running, they're shooting, they're trying to get up tempo, and it's working.
The Gales have Engler down low. Nagel, boy, he just powers it. He had 2 guys hanging on him, and Andy Nagel gets the shot up and in.
He is a big body, and he is tough to stop when he gets the ball down there.
2:40 to go.
Nice pass.
That's a great look inside. Shot is going to be taken by Zutenhorst. It's no good. Long rebound, Wolterstorff. Wolterstorff gives it up. 3-ball coming for Kaiser. No good. Rebound for Dodge St. Edmond. Will go the other way. The head coach of the Gales, Adolf Korkendorfer, told us about his kids. They're instinctive kids. They might not be the best basketball players, but they bought into what we're trying to do. 2:10 remaining in the second quarter. We sat down with both these coaches. I like them both. Good guys.
Good coaches.
And a whistle and a foul underneath, and this is going to go against the Wolfpack.
Tried to trap in the corner. Good pass out of the trap. Nice hands down low. And he's going to make that 9 times out of 10 right there.
Nice look there at Andy Nagel, the 6'9" senior. He is at the free throw line right now. The call was on Kevin Fatma, the 6'2" senior for Western Christian. That is his second personal foul. Nagel misses the free throw. The ball's knocked out of bounds. It will stay Gales basketball. You had a job today to find out what a Gale was. Fort Dodge St. Edmond Gales. And what is it?
It is an Irish warrior.
Irish warrior, all right. Checking back into the lineup, Jordan Vogel for Western Christian. The inbound all the way out to Joey Flattery, and we'll start the offense for the Gales. Jay Bunty travels with the basketball. Turnover will go to Western Christian way.
You know, Nagel's been big here in the second quarter. He is the program's all-time leading scorer and headed to North Dakota State to play college basketball.
Good for him.
He's got some ability.
And I know John Engler for Fort Dodge St. Edmond getting looked from some Division II schools to go on and play college basketball. Good dribble penetration by Trevor Wolterstorff. Do you give him the continuation, Coach? Do you give it to him?
I was going to say, how about the shot?
I did wave it off, but
not many shots where the guy's horizontal and he manages to throw it in.
It's going to be a great replay.
This is a good bump.
If this was the Sixers and the Pistons, it'd be a three-point play.
Go to the line, young man.
Kaiser to inbound the basketball for the Wolfpack. All the way out front to Wolterstorff. That right there just showed the leaping ability of that young man.
He's a good athlete.
Flat out jump. Fatma in the corner, trapped by Jay Bunty. However, finding a cutting Trevor Wolterstorff, who lays it up and in. We are tied at 26.
Tempo starting to swing a little bit towards Western Christian here at the end of the second quarter.
On the wing, three ball coming for Huss. It's good. Found his spot, liked it, and hit a three. 29-26.
He has been big. 7 points in this game already.
Attacking the bucket. Nice layup by Sean Kaiser. And he had green jerseys all around him. Still found the room to put it off the glass. Huss thought about it.
Smart play there. We can get that shot.
Huss, another three. Great ball rotation, smooth stroke. Counted. That young man, Brian Huss, hitting 2 straight threes.
10 points in the ball game. He only averages 9 for the season.
And we got a block foul called on Fort Dodge St. Edmond. We do want to thank Valley Bank. They are sponsoring the Iowa High School Sports Network, proud sponsor. Valley Bank, we lead with speed, helping us out with the closed captioning tonight. Thank you, Valley Bank, for your support of high school athletics around the state of Iowa.
They like their high school sports at Valley Bank.
Trevor Wolterstorff is going to grab a seat. 37 seconds remaining here in this second quarter.
Nice play.
That's a huge three by Kevin Fatma in that far corner.
That was a nice inbounds play by the Wolfpack. Cross court, bang home the three.
Under 30 to play in the first half. 1 point lead, Gales. I told you, partner, we were going to have a good game here.
And we have.
15 seconds remaining. Huss thought about the three, didn't take it. Engler, that shot is rejected. Jordan Vogel got a hand on it. The Gales are able to maintain possession. Nice pump fake, gets away from it once, not going to get away from it again. Brennan Granstra snuffs that shot attempt. We are going to go to halftime. A 1 point lead for Fort Dodge St. Edmond, but boy, the defense by the Wolfpack.
Good half.
There's no better way for me to start my day than with a good run. There's really no other exercise that gives you the same feeling. I ran the Lincoln Marathon. It was a great experience, and the adrenaline from the crowd was amazing. If you can get yourself to go for the run, it's going to feel good, and you're going to feel good mentally. When I help somebody, I like to ask them what they're training for and what's motivating them.
A lot of program. Point lead for Fort Dodge St. Edmond. We'll be right back on the Iowa High School Sports Network. Thank you for watching the State Basketball Championships on the Iowa High School Sports Network, and they're being brought to you by Applebee's. Applebee's, eating good in the neighborhood. Coca-Cola. The Graphic Edge. The Iowa Bankers Association. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. TMC. The Marines, the few, the proud, the Marines. State Farm Insurance. U.S. Cellular, we connect with you. And by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield, you just can't beat the Blues. I tell you, we've had great crowds all week long here at Wells Fargo Arena. St. Patrick's Day a little early. That's okay.
Well, about a week or so, right?
32-31, that's the score right now. We're at halftime. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from this first half of activity. First off, Fort Dodge, St. Edmond, Kevin Fatma, nice move underneath. Count the bucket. Western Christian responds. Things getting a little physical from Michael Van Ingen, but he put the bucket in. And then when you know it, the big man, Andy Nagel. There were some three-point buckets in this game. A couple. Thought maybe there'd be a little bit more.
Well, there's a guy offensively, the story for Fort Dodge St. Edmond is Brian Huss.
Late second quarter, he came off and really started firing up some good jump shots.
Averages 8.9 on the season, had 10 in the first half.
Good patience underneath there by Andrew McCarville to get it in.
And then you see
nice cut to the basket. Trevor Wolterstorff, the 6'5 junior.
And there's one right there by Huss.
He had a couple there to end the second quarter.
At the end of the half, which were really big.
Fort Dodge St. Edmond, field goals 13 out of 25. Western Christian 14 out of 25.
Both teams over 50% in the first half.
Take a look at the rebounds, 16-9 in favor of the Gales.
That's the key right now. Western Christian only had 6 defensive rebounds, while Fort Dodge St. Edmond had 8 offensive rebounds. So they actually out-rebounded them offensively compared to defensive rebounds.
Let's review the keys to the game that we talked about at tip-off, brought to you by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. First off for Fort Dodge St. Edmond.
Couldn't put it better if I tried. Put on your hard hat. And they did a great job putting on their hard hat. Played hard, got down early, but went back to what they do. They did a great job, and their bigs are playing big.
How about Western Christian, Chuck?
Don't miss the point. I don't think that's been a factor in this game, but they're not playing 94 feet. They want to get up and down the floor and run and get transition baskets. And I know their coach, Jim Ecoff, has been stressing to them, run, let's get going, and they have not done that, and that's why they're down a point here at the half.
Good shot a second ago of Trevor Wolterstorff. We talked about him a little bit, had the chance to sit down with him yesterday afternoon, and he said when it comes to this Western Christian basketball team, defensive intensity, that is the spark, and we'll see if we find that spark here in the second half for Western Christian.
Well, they could use a spark on the glass as well, because I think that's really been what's hurting.
Trailing by 1, start of the third quarter. Welcome, everyone, to the Iowa High School Sports Network. Mark Allen and Chuck Reed with you here inside Wells Fargo Arena. Travis Morgan, the other member of our broadcast team. Western Christian with the basketball to start things off. Kaiser gives it up to Van Grau. Back to the top of the key, Zutenhorst.
Good patience here.
Dribble penetration, pump fake, gives it up to Van Grau, travels with the basketball. Count the basket. I misspoke. My apologies.
I didn't think he walked. I think he just kind of took that power step and went up strong, drew the foul, and got the ball to roll in over the rim.
Replay brought to you by INS, and the whistle and the foul. And the three-point play is good. 34-32, the old-fashioned way for the 6'7 junior.
That's a good start to the half for Western Christian. Ran their offense very well.
Good patience,
well
that's
rewarded.
right. From the elbow, count it. Shot up and good for Joey Flattery.
He's 3 for 4 from the field tonight. He's played well offensively.
Sean Kaiser into the corner. Kevin Fatma. Fatma at the elbow. Nothing there. Zutenhorst gives it up to Wolterstorff. Arcing off it, and we've got a three-point bucket. Good, a whistle and a foul. After the shot, let's sort it out.
The foul's going to be on Fort Dodge St. Edmond.
It is. It's going to be on John Engler.
So they're going to get a three-point bucket here, the Wolfpack, and the basketball.
That's the second personal on Engler. And just like that, we're tied. We've got a shot up, no good. Oh, the rebound by Zutenhorst. My goodness, did you see how high up he got?
How about a 5-point play on that trip down the floor? You don't see many 5-point plays.
36-34. 3-ball coming, air ball up by Flattery, out of bounds. It'll be Wolfpack basketball. We'll go the other way.
before. If you're Fort Dodge St. Edmond, you just score to tie the game, and one trip down the floor, you're down 5.
39-34, 6:40 to go, third quarter. Camera crew and the operators are doing an outstanding job here tonight.
Good pass. Another three-point chance.
Jeremy Zutenhorst skying for an offensive rebound a moment ago. Hitting that layup there, give the assist to Trevor Wolterstorff.
Great pass down low off a great cut. And the Wolfpack have come out smoking here in the second half.
Timeout is the call. Adolf Kokendorfer, the head coach of Fort Dodge St. Edmond, needs to talk about it. Oh, my goodness, Chuck.
Should mention that is the third foul on Nagel, too, on that play. So that's a big foul.
That is a big foul. The 6'9" senior. There's a good look at Jim Ekoff. Again, only 2 active coaches with a winning percentage of 80% or above in the state of Iowa, and Coach Ekoff is one of them. Let's take a look at how Western Christian arrived here in this Class 2A state championship game. At 24-3, State Center West Marshall 83-40. Pella Christian 67-61. That was the semifinal game here yesterday.
A terrific game, too. Pella Christian undefeated, ranked #1, and Western Christian pulled away in the fourth quarter to win that one.
Free throw up, no good by Zutenhorst, but somehow, someway, the Wolfpack come away with the basketball.
All right, they got a 5-point trip the last time down the floor. This is a chance to get a 4-point or maybe even more this time down the floor.
Kaiser with it on the wing. Down low, Zutenhorst. Turnaround, shot up, no good. Rebound into the hands of Andy Nagel. Nagel has stayed in the game with his 3 personal fouls for Fort Dodge St. Edmond.
I think that's a good move because right now they need him in the ballgame. They're a little wobbly.
Flattery on the wing. Dribble penetration. Shot blocked from behind. He keeps it, though. They'll reset the offense. Thought about the 3. Nice pump fake, and then a smooth jumper is up. No good for Bunty. The rebound goes out of bounds. It'll stay Gales basketball.
The Gales putting their hard hat on once again at this end of the floor, keeping balls alive, that time battling for the rebound, get another possession.
41-34. This match is the biggest lead by Western Christian. They started the game on a 7-0 run. 3-point bucket coming. Oh, my goodness. Jay Bunty hit it. What a smooth stroke.
You just kind of knew he was going to make that one, didn't you? Look confident in the shot, and the way this game's gone, that ball was going to go in the basket.
Western Christian with the basketball and the lead. The corner, Zutenhorst. He's got the dribble, forces it up against Andy Nagel. Nagel had to back off with his 3 personal fouls. 43-27.
6'1" over a 6'9" defender.
That's a much-needed bucket for the confidence of John Engler. 34 points in the semifinal win, and so far here tonight, Engler for Fort Dodge 7.
He was just 2 of 8 shooting before he made that one, so you are right. He needed that one for a little confidence.
Turnover, Wolfpack, Gales basketball when we return.
Mind if I smoke?
When it comes to your health, nothing matters more to us at Hy-Vee.
We do diabetes screenings, cholesterol checks, and make sure you understand your medication. And with 400 generic prescriptions for just $4,
we'll make sure you stay healthy and happy. Your Hy-Vee pharmacy, where convenience meets care.
43-39, that's the score right now. Take a look at the quick stat brought to you by INS. 9 assists for Western Christian. Points off turnovers, 11 for the Wolfpack. Here we go.
You had hair like that in high school, didn't you?
High school? Any St. Patrick's weekend, you'll find me with that fright wig on. Gales with the basketball, and they trail. I really like the way the Wolfpack have come out and played here to start the third quarter. They've got their pressing group in right now. Chuck, almost a turnover. However, Huss able to maintain possession for the Gales. Almost another turnover. Knocked out of bounds by Jack Verberg, and it will be Wolfpack basketball.
Watch this defense here by the Wolfpack. This is outstanding. He's going to go up, look to drop it off. No, that ain't going to work. And then they knocked the ball off of his arm, Huss's arm, out of bounds.
This is that pressing squad that is put in by the Wolfpack. They'll be out there for 2 minutes to give some of the starters a break. And all they do is press and basically cause headaches for the opposing team. Shot up, no good. Here come the Gales running the other way. Bunty with the basketball.
Nice pass.
Good look down low to Engler, and a whistle and a foul on the floor.
Yesterday we talked with Coach Kokenhofer and Kokendorfer. Thank you. I was close with the first 2 tries. I got 1 out of 3. But we talked with him yesterday, and you see him on the bench there. I compared this team to an old lawnmower, and he liked the analogy. They're not real flashy, but yet they get the job done.
Well, they work.
You don't see old lawnmowers that don't work well. You get rid of them. But this team really works well, and they're not very flashy. But lo and behold, they got a chance to cut the lead here to just 2 with a basket.
Lob pass down low, there it is. That was a great look, I believe. Bunty on the assist, and the layup by Engler. Down court will go the other way. Shot is up, no good. The putback, though, is good by Vogel.
How big has Vogel been? That's his 3rd basket of the ball game. And when they've gone to this pressing team, he's been the offensive force.
And look at 42, Jack Verberg hit the floor. I mean, he's scrumming it in there. I mean, he's trying to rip the ball out of the hands of Jay Bunty. It's going to get a little bit more physical as this game wears on. A good pass there by Bunty, up and in for number 35, John Engler. Engler just a junior, 3 juniors, 2 seniors on the starting 5 for Fort Dodge St. Edmond. Same thing for Western Christian. 45-41 the score right now in favor of the Wolfpack. Under 3 to play in the third quarter. Engler trying to go baseline, not much there. Good defense being applied. The Gales being very patient this trip down the court. Very patient, and Andrew McCarville gets the bucket. 3 ball coming for Wolterstorff. Shot up, no good. And the rebound by Zutenhorst, I believe, down low. No, check that. That was Fatma on the rebound.
Nice drive.
Oh, my goodness. Sean Kaiser got his way around 3 different green jerseys, I believe, to put it up and in.
Tempo right now leaning towards Western Christian. This game's starting to get a little more up and down.
Top of the key. Engler with the basketball. Screen out front, looked like being set by McCarville. With the ball right now, Bunty. Bunty at the free throw line, into the corner of Fatma. Shot up, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of McCarville. Right back to Bunty. Dribble penetration to Flattery. Huss with it on the wing. He likes to shoot from there, but the defense is right on top of him, being applied by Kevin Fatma.
It's a good defensive sequence.
You ain't a kid, partner. McCarville in the land of the Giants, puts it up, and a whistle and a foul. And that could go on Curtis Van Grau. Check that. It's going to go on number 32, Jeremy Zutenhorst.
Now they list McCarville at 6 foot. Okay, that's probably pretty close. He's going in there against 6'5", 6'3", 6'7" guys.
Well, and Zutenhorst
at being effective
at 6'1" can jump out of the gym.
Yeah,
that's his 3rd personal foul, by the way. Jeremy Zutenhorst to go along with his 14 points. Curtis Van Grau is going to grab a seat for Western Christian. Second free throw coming for Andrew McCarville, the senior, 6 foot, and that one is good. We'll go to a timeout, 45-47, Western Christian with a 2-point lead.
What? Right.
We represent the Coke brand, and we would love to somehow bring some kind of legal action against Coke Zero.
There might be some taste infringement issues.
There's really no legal concepts of a company bringing a lawsuit against itself.
If this is the king of the jungle, they're acting like the toucan that's on the branch, real colorful and preening, and showing off, and hey, look at us. I want to take a stick and knock that toucan off the branch.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
High school sports encourage pride, dedication, competition, and teamwork. These are the same values Farm Bureau members hold and live by every day. As the sole title sponsor of the Iowa High School Athletic Association, Farm Bureau is proud to present Championship Week during the state basketball tournament. Congratulations to all the athletes and coaches for a successful year. We believe that by investing in our youth, we're investing in Iowa's future.
Quick stat brought to you by Iowa Telecom, a 2-point lead for Western Christian. 18 of 34 field goals for Fort Dodge, 21 out of 38 for Western Christian. The Gales also hold that rebounding edge. Western Christian with the basketball and a 2-point lead. Fatma. Into the corner it goes to Granstra. Granstra feeding Zutenhorst, who has springs all of a sudden, puts it off the glass. It's a 4-point lead for the Wolfpack.
I think that shot might have been tipped and still went in.
Flattery with it on the wing. Working hard, but there just isn't anything there. Out front is Huss, dribbles over to the corner. Top of the key, Flattery. Flattery trying to work. Out front to Bunty. With 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter. This third quarter has flown by. Off the iron. Soft touch and the roll for Flattery. The 6'4 junior connects. 23 seconds to go. 3 ball coming, no good. Offensive rebound to Granstra. Shot taken by Fatma. One more try here for the Wolfpack in the closing seconds of the third quarter. Dribble penetration, bounce pass underneath, tough shot between 3 jerseys. Zutenhorst puts it through the hoop.
That was strong.
2 seconds remaining. 3 ball coming up and no good for Jay Bunty. We'll head to the fourth quarter. We will be right back.
Charge of a complex entity, making decisions and strategizing for the future. Managing the farm is a lot like running a corporation. You worry about projections, markets, where you're headed. You do have a few perks, but like any CEO, you can't go it alone. You need the skills of trusted professionals to help you wade through the complexities of your business. For crop insurance, contact your local RCIS agent today.
Call Terry Nielsen at the Terry Nielsen Agency in Ida Grove, Iowa. Standing strong in crop insurance.
What is Wall of Fame? It is screen printing perfected to an art. It is embroidery made to last. It is awards that you can display proudly and trophies that tell the story. It is everything that you want to identify who you are. It is a group of people who believe that caring for the customer's needs is the standard. Come in today and see for yourself why Wall of Fame is the best quality for the best price.
Randall's Formalwear has the latest in prom tux fashions with a large selection of colors and accessories. Only Randall's provides in-stock service to Siouxland. It isn't too difficult to find the tux you want for that special occasion. Randall's has colors to complement any prom dress, no matter where the dress was purchased. That way, guys, not only will she look good, but you'll have your moment to shine as well. Visit Randall's Formalwear on Floyd Boulevard or Lakeport Commons in Sioux City, or go to randallsformalwear.com.
51-47, that's the score right now. The score has been tied 4 times. The lead has changed twice in this game. Almost a steal out front, loose ball, scooped up by Granstra. The players of this Western Christian team identified Brennan as kind of the hero coming off the bench, and as soon as I say that, the alley-oop to Trevor Wolterstorff give Brennan the assist, and just like that, it's 53-47, 6-point lead for the Wolfpack of Western Christian.
There's no way he was shooting it from that far away. That was a pass all the way.
Underneath, shot up and no good by Flattery. Loose ball on the rebound, goes out of bounds, it'll stay. Gale basketball. Andy Nagel back into the lineup for Fort Dodge St. Edmond. Take a look at the replay. Brought to you by Iowa Telecom.
But look, he's, what, 34, 35 feet. And what I like is, you don't have to dunk it. Just lay it in. Still counts as 2.
It still counts, sure. And that's what the coach has said to me, Chuck. Mark, you don't have to dunk it. Out front.
While you were sitting on the bench, too, wasn't it?
Joey Fly, I usually had donuts with me in my morning coffee during the workouts. Andy Nagel underneath, has to give it up. Now he's going to go down low, but we got a whistle and a foul. It might go on Trevor Wolterstorff, and that's his 3rd personal foul.
It's not a bad move to stuff it inside the big old Nagel.
Fort Dodge St. Edmond to inbound it, just under 7 to play, and they trail.
Should mention both teams with 3 team fouls right now, so we got a long ways to go before anybody gets to the 1-and-1.
Possession arrow belongs to the Gales. They trail by 6. Down low, that's a good high-low game. You ain't a kidding. John Engler to Andy Nagel, and another whistle and a foul underneath.
I think that one's going on Zutenhorst, who, by the way, 10 points in the 3rd quarter, had 6 at the half. He's got 16 in the ball game. He was huge offensively for the Wolfpack in the 3rd quarter.
That's his 4th personal foul, so Jeremy Zutenhorst will grab a seat. Curtis Van Grau checking back in. Inbounding the basketball, going to have to do so in a hurry all the way out to Huss. Touchdown pass by Jay Bunty.
That's a pretty safe inbounds play right there. Just throw it in the backcourt and go and get it.
Gales to start the offense. Top of the key, Bunty. Over to Huss. Huss trying to go baseline, not much there. Sends it back up top to Bunty. Trying to work the offense. Engler with it, trying to split the double team. Shot up, no good. Offensive rebound. Putback is good, and a free throw coming for Joey Flattery. John Engler just trying to force the issue, I got the feeling, Chuck, but a great offensive board by Joey Flattery.
Western Christian just can't finish the play. Good defense. Now they force a really tough shot, and then they let him get the offensive rebound and the foul.
Trevor Wolterstorff, that's his 4th personal foul. That free throw is good. 53-50 as a team. Fort Dodge St. Edmond shooting 65% from the free throw stripe. They've cut that lead in half.
As well as they're playing offensively, Western Christian, because they're really doing a good job on the offensive end of the floor. They're only up 3. They should be up by more than that at this point in the ballgame.
Foul's going to be called on Brian Huss. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2 free throws coming for Sean Kaiser, shooting 77% from the free throw line. Hits the first one more coming. Back into the lineup, Jordan Vogel for Western Christian.
He's in double figures now, Kaiser, with 10.
Make it 11. 5-point lead, Western Christian. 2 real good basketball games here tonight. NU High of Cedar Falls winning the Class 1A championship game. Here we are in the 2A game. 3A and 4A coming up tomorrow night on the Iowa High School Sports Network. Huss, top of the key, on the wing now, Flattery. Into the corner. It looked like he wanted the 3. Bunty did, but instead gives it up underneath. The soft roll isn't there. A whistle and a foul. It's going to be over the back, and that call's going to go on John Engler, I believe.
You know, a lot of times when you're out rebounding the other team, you don't get that call. You're just working harder than they are. They'll let you play. They'll let you go get it. At that time, he did go over the back and did get the foul called on it.
3rd personal foul on the 6'5" junior. Western Christian, 5.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. 5-point lead. The defending state champs have an opportunity here. Van Grau on the wing.
Western Christian's gone really big. 2 6'7" players along with a 6'5" and a 6'3". So that is a big lineup for the Wolfpack.
3 ball coming. It's up and it's good for Kevin Fatma. Shooting 38% from the field. He connects on the 3. Trying to reply. Fort Dodge St. Edmond. Can't quite do it. And do we got another whistle? Is this one's going to go on Fort Dodge? Let's find out. I think it is. It's going to be over the back again on John Engler. That's going to be his 4th personal foul. And up off the bench, Adolf Kokendorfer can't believe the call that just went against his Gales. Timeout on the floor. We will be right back.
10 seconds on the clock. Jefferson crosses center court. He passes to Davis on the wing. Davis dishes inside to Allen. Allen can't shoot. He passes it back out. Someone's got to get a shot off. Jefferson dribbles to his left. He pulls up. He shoots from 20. It's good!
How was practice?
Awesome. This time, we're really going to do it.
All right.
Iowa's nationally acclaimed schools and balanced quality of life make it one of the nation's best places to raise a family. Iowa, life-changing.
Trucks and truck drivers deliver the goods that make our world go round. As the largest private flatbed company in the nation, TMC is proud to do its part. At TMC, conduct counts, and that is why we are proud to be the founding sponsor of Conduct Counts. Conduct Counts reaches out to parents and students to ensure that high school activities are fun for everyone. It embodies a philosophy and a lifestyle that have long been a staple of our company. At TMC, Conduct Counts.
Because of Iowa Bankers, boys athletics in the state of Iowa continue to thrive both locally and at the state level. 9 boys sport programs involves 80,000 students, 399 member high schools, 425 member junior high schools. Iowa Banks have been involved going on almost 2 decades, and they are strong supporters within the local school districts and each of their communities. I'm very proud of the relationship that we have with the Iowa Banks.
Valley Bank with the quick stat right there. You take a look at the 3-point field goals. Western Christian 5 out of 9. Fort Dodge St. Edmond with the rebounding edge. And the Gales also with the second chance point edge. But where it counts, it's an 8-point lead, the biggest lead for Western Christian in this basketball game.
Patience on offense going to be a key here for the Wolfpack. You don't have to take shots unless they're good ones like that.
Nice feed. Wolterstorff to Zutenhorst.
They have dominated the second half. Those 2 guys have really stepped up for Western Christian.
10-point lead for the Wolfpack. The Gales, let's see if they got one more run left in them.
They're in a little trouble right now. They're going to try to pound it inside and see if they can't get Nagler to do something here.
Engler shot up, no good. With 4 fouls, there's not much he can do fighting for the rebound. Under 4 to play in the basketball game. Fatma driving, layup, good. 6'2" senior moves like a deer when he got in the corner, Chuck.
He just exploded down the baseline there for the tough lay-in, but got the roll.
Western Christian on a 9-0 run. Engler with the basketball at the elbow. Moves to the free throw line, back up top. 3 ball coming for Huss. Off the iron, no good. Saving the basketball is Nagel for the Gales.
Nice
for Dodge
rebound.
St. Edmond, you betcha. They'll start the offense again.
They still got their hard hats on. I'll have to give them credit for that.
They'll keep working. That's a good look underneath Andy Nagel with the bucket.
That's exactly what they wanted to do, is get it inside to Nagel. They're going to try to foul a couple guys out.
62-52 is the score right now. Mid-American Energy will provide and present the MVP of the tournament, along with a $1,000 college scholarship to a student athlete selected by an independent panel. The overall award winner will be selected from captains of each of the 4 class champions and will be announced at the conclusion of the tournament. Our thanks to Mid-American Energy and their support of boys basketball here in the state of Iowa.
Just had a big call there away from the ball. Foul on Andy Nagel. That is his 4th.
And now, well, foul trouble certainly a factor for the Gales. 4 on Andy Nagel, 4 on John Engel. And they both have to stay in the game. 3 minutes remaining, and you're down by 10.
Should also mention 4 on Zutenhorst and 4 on Woltersdorf. So both teams with 2 players with 4 fouls right now.
Jim Ecoff of Western Christian, during our conversation yesterday, really brought up the fact that Western Christian has never had a back-to-back state championship opportunity. This in of itself is a tremendous opportunity and a great experience for his team. I don't think he was thinking about winning. I think he was thinking about the big picture. This is a great opportunity. Let's see how we respond.
Take a look at a couple highlights here. You see the nice feed down low. Nagel finishes strong. You're not going to knock that ball out of his hands. And then for Western Christian, watch him explode down the baseline. Fatma with a strong move. Gets the finish. Nice job.
Ten-point ball game right now. It was a tight game up until about 2-3 minutes ago, and then Western Christian, a 9-0 run, really kind of opened things up.
Wolfpack in the second half are hitting 65% from the floor, 60 for the game, so they are really shooting the ball well.
3A final coming up tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Harlan Dubuque Waller. Count the 3 for Brian Huss.
Now, you didn't think St. Edmond was going away, did you?
Oh, we got a charge call on Sean Kaiser. Good D out on the perimeter.
Little push-off. You're not 24-1 by mistake. This is a tough ball club. They are going to continue to work.
30-second timeout called by the Gales. 62-55. I want to thank Valley Bank. We lead with speed. Valley Bank sponsoring the closed captioning here on the Iowa High School Sports Network.
Still got 2:46 remaining. There's a lot of basketball yet to be played. You can use patience. I think they're going to try to get the ball back inside to Nagel. I don't think there's any question about that.
You got a lot of time left, and you're only down 7. You battled back from 7 already to take the lead once in this game.
See if you can't use a pump fake here, because you know if you can foul one of these guys out for Western Christian, that's a huge possession to get one of them out of the game.
Sitting at the end of that Fort Dodge St. Edmunds bench is Father Richard Kay. Travels with the team, and he is on the end of that bench for Fort Dodge St. Edmund. You got the pass, you got the bucket you were looking for by Andy Nagel. It's a 5-point lead now for Western Christian. Quickly down court. Woltersdorf gives it up to Kaiser. Kaiser right back to Woltersdorf. Top of the key now. Now, if you're Western Christian, there's no hurry.
No.
Run some clock.
But be strong with the basketball. Can't afford a turnover here. Ball's on the floor.
Woltersdorf on the wing. Dribble penetrates. Going to give the ball up, and the layup is good for Zutenhorst. Give the assist to Woltersdorf.
That duo has been deadly here in the fourth quarter.
They played well together. That's a junior and a senior out there playing for the last time.
Pass inside. Good block.
Shot is going to be blocked by Jordan Vogel, who I think has played great tonight for Western Christian, coming off the bench. Number 40, a 6'7" junior.
Unbelievably valuable. Unbelievably valuable.
We've got a timeout called by the Wolfpack. Want to talk about a little bit. Jim Ecoff right now with 1:36 remaining in the ball game. And it's a 64-57 lead for the Wolfpack of Western Christian. Maybe we should talk about the Pizza Ranch player of the game.
He's got 14 points in the second half and has really come alive. Been a big factor down inside. And, you know, for only being 6'1", Jeremy Zutenhorst does a great job around the basket.
Number 32, Jeremy Zutenhorst, is going to be our Pizza Ranch player of the game. 10 out of 13 field goals in the second half, I believe, for Western Christian. And there's Jeremy Zutenhorst from Western Christian, our Pizza Ranch player of the game.
10 of 13 for the game.
10 of 13 for the game.
7 of 7 in the second half. Has not missed a shot.
Zutenhorst has had a tremendous game. Jeremy Zutenhorst, a 6'1" senior.
If he were 6'7", he'd be illegal.
You know, he's at his average. He's at his average right now, averaging about 14 a game.
And he's got 20 tonight, so he's played huge in the second half and the comeback by the Wolfpack.
64-57. That's the score right now. And jump ball is going to be the call. Possession arrow. That belongs to the Gales. You can't tell me that coaching staff isn't fired up. Hey, we do want to thank the Iowa Bankers Association. They will provide and present the Student Athlete Achiever Award, a $1,000 scholarship to a student athlete selected by an independent panel at the beginning of tournament week. There will be an award winner for each of the 4 basketball classes. Award winners will be announced at the conclusion of each championship game. We do want to thank the Iowa Bankers Association.
I like the end of games. When you get your trophy and we hand out awards and get the all-tournament team, I think that's a great moment. That is just a great moment. And
have you had that moment with the team to go out and get a championship trophy or a runner-up trophy at a state tournament style of event?
No.
Me neither. Anyways,
I was usually escorted out of the building by then.
I'm sure it's a wonderful feeling. As we saw about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago at the end of the 1A game for Cedar Falls NU High, and we'll see it here in another 1 minute, 30 seconds of basketball for either Fort Dodge St. Edmond or Western Christian.
It's a big possession here for the Gales. Three-pointer cuts it to 4.
Down low and good for Andy Nagel.
You know, that's working very well. I know they're looking to get threes, but if I can get 2 like that every time, I'm going to take advantage of it.
5-point ball game right now, 1:10 remaining. They got to play D, and they got to force a turnover and a whistle and a foul. Right now, both teams are going to be in the bonus from here on out.
That's the 8th team foul this half on the Gales, so 1-1 coming up here for Kevin Fountain.
And there's 6 on Western Christian, so both teams in the bonus from here on out. Fatma at the line for 1 in the bonus.
Van Grau coming in the ball game for Vogel.
There's a good look at Kevin Fatma, a senior. 88% from the free throw line. That's pretty automatic at that point.
Granstra trying to get in here for the shooter if he can make this one. They'll substitute 2 Western Christian players on this dead ball.
And again, that Brennan Granstra, you know, he was identified by the coach and the players as being so valuable coming off the bench and providing any sort of spark they may need. Fatma goes 1 out of 2.
He didn't want to come out of the game.
Under a minute to play in this 2A state championship game. You got to start firing it up here. Turnaround jumper is going to be good for John Engler. 4-point ball game right now. Now you start scattering. Down court, Wolterstorff. Wolterstorff drives in. What do we got? Blocking call. And that's on Andy Nagel, and that will be his 5th.
That is a big call right there. Let's take a look at it again, and you'll see Nagel with pretty good position, but Wolterstorff, he's really strong around the hoop. Up, slid over. Good call.
Official was right there underneath the bucket, right on top of it. Free throws coming for Wolterstorff.
Wasn't much contact, but he was sliding over, and I think that kind of magnified the call.
College basketball coming up next for that young man, Andy Nagel. North Dakota State, 6'9" senior. At least that's what we hear.
Yep.
First free throw up and good for Trevor Wolterstorff. Trevor is going to be one of the bricks that is going to try to build this dynasty of Western Christian basketball. They could try to three-peat next year. Trevor is just a junior.
The exact is looking pretty good right now. They'll go for the trifecta possibly next year.
38 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Good defense.
Slapped around. Good D, as you mentioned, by Western Christian. Curtis Van Gro comes down with the loose ball. He's fouled. Free throws coming. A 6-point lead for Western Christian with 32 seconds remaining. That's a good look at Jim Ecoff and his coaching staff and all down the bench of the Wolfpack of Western Christian.
Don't you love coaches? I really wondered if we were good enough.
Yeah, well, that's what he said. Jim
know.
Ecoff in our conversation yesterday said, you know, we didn't know if we were good enough to come back against a team like Pella Christian. They came back from 13 down to beat Pella Christian.
In the second quarter, they were down 13. They were down 11 in the third quarter.
Yes, they were.
Back. Outscored Pella Christian 22-8 in the fourth quarter in that semifinal win. And tonight, they have done what they had to do.
And again, they lost Western Christian lost their point guard, Joel Gasick, to an ACL injury in their sub-state win. Gasick is on that sideline, but somehow, some way, Western Christian came through that. And with 23 seconds remaining on the clock, they've got the ball. More free throws coming. And it looks like we're going to have a back-to-back state championship run here for Western Christian. They won it last year. They're up 69-61 here with free throws coming.
By the way, we should mention Gasick is a junior, so he could be back as well.
He could be back as well. That's exactly correct.
If the knee allows.
Timeout is the call, and Fort Dodge St. Edmond head coach Adolph Kokendorfer wants to talk to his team, maybe get a couple of subs in here. We've got a couple of good games coming up tomorrow night. The Class 3A championship game will go at 6 p.m. Harlan and Dubuque Wahlert. That's going to be a dandy at the 4A final. Getting underway about 8 or 8:15. Davenport Central and number 1 ranked Iowa City High. We saw the 4A semifinals today. That's going to be a dandy of a matchup.
Just want to mention Iowa City High 24-1. Their one loss is to Dubuque Wahlert.
That's right.
In 3A. So those are going to be a couple of dandy matchups tomorrow. You're going to see some really good players. I mean, Division I talent all over the place.
Good look at Adolph Kokendorfer there, the head coach of St. Edmond. You know, we come here for the semifinal games. We sit down with players and coaches, try to, after those semi games. And I got to say, these two coaches, we had a great conversation with Adolph Kokendorfer, and there's a good look at Jim Ecoff. Had just a couple of moments with him, but I tell you, if you just listen to these guys, they could teach you a lot.
Somebody want to wake Jim up on the bench over there? He's about to go back-to-back. There you see Adolph, but
it's in hand. 70-61. 19 seconds remaining. And a turnover by the Gales, slipping with the basketball, trying to find some daylight or some offense. Taylor Kreinbrink. Now, Kreinbrink, was it his brother that played at Northern Iowa?
Uncle Randy.
Uncle Randy played at the University of Northern Iowa.
Good shooter, boy. Don't play horse with Uncle Randy. I'll tell you that right now.
Randy Kreinbrink played at Northern Iowa. His nephew on this Fort Dodge St. Edmond team, a senior. 16 seconds remaining. And a blocking call. And free throws coming now for Trevor Wolterstorff.
If we had a runner-up player of the game, I think that's the guy who would win. He's played
I agree.
well.
I think he's played fantastic. Well, the ride back up to Sioux County. I think it'll be a quick one.
I don't know if it'll be quick, but it won't be long. Let's put it that way.
Hull Western Christian, they've got students from Sioux Center, Sheldon, Rock Valley, and Hull, all making up that enrollment of Western Christian High School.
In Hull.
Yep, located in Hull, you bet. And now we've got some subbing coming in for both of these squads right now.
Gales have nothing to hang their heads about. They played well tonight.
You bet. I think right now this is just a classy move by both these coaches, each subbing one in at a time to give their fans one last opportunity to honor each player individually. This is tremendous sportsmanship in my opinion right now. 10-point lead, 13 seconds remaining.
And there's our player of the game.
Big hugs all around for everybody.
Boy, he's a good player. He's just a good player. Probably doesn't project to be a superstar in college or anything like that, but he is a good high school basketball player.
We've got 10 seconds remaining in this 2A championship game. 5 seconds remaining. 3-ball coming. Shot up, no good. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Western Christian basketball. Last one to check out will be Trevor Wolterstorff. Not a bad job for that young man tonight. And that's it. That's the ball game. 71-61. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let the final score lead you down any other direction. This was a tight basketball game all the way to the finish.
See what a smile can do. When it comes to your health, nothing matters more to us at Hy-Vee.
We do diabetes screenings, cholesterol checks, and make sure you understand your medication.
See what a smile
And with 400 generic prescriptions for just $4,
we'll make sure you stay healthy and happy. Your Hy-Vee pharmacy, where convenience meets care.
Because of Iowa Bankers, boys athletics in the state of Iowa continue to thrive both locally and at the state level. 9 boys sport programs, involves 80,000 students, 399 member high schools, 425 member junior high schools. Iowa Banks have been involved going on almost 2 decades, and they are strong supporters within the local school districts and each of their communities. I'm very proud of the relationship that we have with the Iowa Banks.
This land belongs to all of us. It's home to you and me.
At Mid-American, we're committed to renewable energy. That's why right here in the Midwest, we've built one of the world's largest networks of wind turbines.
We need clean energy today.
We care about the environment and you, and will continue to do so.
For a better environment tomorrow.
Obsessively, relentlessly,
Mid-American Energy.
High School Athletic Association has one of the most extensive awards programs in America. In addition to the trophy each of these teams has won for their school, each squad member will receive a medal, a certificate, a picture plaque of their team, and a special ball for their coaches and teammates to sign. These awards are made possible through the exclusive partnership the Athletic Association has with the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we hope they will be lasting memories of what it means to play in an Iowa State tournament. To present the championship and runner-up trophies, medals, and championship banners to these outstanding team members, their coaches, and their cheerleaders, members of the Board of the Control of the IHSAA, Mr. Brett Nanning, Chairperson, Superintendent of Schools at Tri-Center Neova, Mr. Mike Billings, Superintendent at Roland Story, and Mr. Gary Ross, the Activities Director at Johnston. Your runner-up team has just completed a great 24-win season. Please join in congratulating the Gales from St. Edmond, Fort Dodge. And your 2008 champions for the 2nd year in a row and the 5th in their school history. Congratulations to Coach Jim Ecoff and the Wolfpack from Western Christian. Since 1988, participating teams nominate one of their members for the Iowa Bankers Association Student Athlete Achiever Award. The chosen student does not have to be a starter or a star player, but must be one who excels in the classroom and whose school, community, and church activities reflect a record of involvement and excellence. The winner of this prestigious award receives a $1,000 scholarship from the Iowa Bankers Association. To present the award, Jim Shipper, President and CEO of American State Bank, Osceola, and Chairman of the Iowa Bankers Association, and Brent Bunning, member of the First American Bank, Fort Dodge. Congratulations to this year's winner from St. Edmond, Fort Dodge, J. Gordon Bunting. The Iowa Farm Bureau All-Tournament team is chosen by a vote of the media, with the captain of the team winning for his school a $500 grant from the Iowa Farm Bureau to be used in the student government program. Presenting the All-Tournament medals and certificates is Mr. Craig Lang, President of the Iowa Farm Bureau. Now here is your All-Tournament team for 2008. From Solon, Matt Morrison. From Pella Christian, Cliff Warner. From Western Christian Hall, Jeremy Zutenhorst. From Western Christian Hall, Trevor Wolderstorff. And your 2008 captain from St. Edmond Fort Dodge, John Engler.
There's a good look at the Class 2A All-Tournament Team Captain, John Engler. Congratulations to all of those individuals. We have seen two outstanding basketball games here so far tonight. Let's head it back down to the floor for one more award presentation.
Receives a trophy and a $1,000 grant to be used in their student government program from the Iowa Farm Bureau. Presenting the trophy and the award, Mr. Craig Lang, President of the Iowa Farm Bureau. And the 2008 sportsmanship winner in Class 2A is St. Edmond Fort Dodge.
In the shadows, you challenge yourself. In the spotlight, you challenge others. You know what it takes to be number one. At State Farm, so do we.
Here's our graduating class of...
And our salesman of the year is Brian.
I heard you're starting your own business. This calls for a real celebration.
No matter how things change, Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is there, giving you a number of ways to take charge of your health and gain peace of mind, knowing you and those you care about are protected with affordable coverage and hassle-free service. Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. The difference is blue.
Time is one of your most valuable resources in the business world. You need information and service now, not tomorrow. You're on the move, and every minute counts. You need a bank that can keep up with you. At Valley Bank, we lead with speed. Our business banking experts help take businesses to the next level every day, with fast local decisions and a sense of urgency to deliver results when you need them. Let us help you reach your business's true potential, because at Valley Bank, we lead with speed.
The 2008 State Basketball Championships on the Iowa High School Sports Network being brought to you by Bank Iowa. Cookies, sauces, and seasonings. Hy-Vee, your employee-owned Hy-Vee food store. Iowa Telecom. Russell Athletic Wear. And by Pizza Ranch.
Casey's, it's all good. Casey's, it's all right. Casey's, make it any way you like.
Stop into Casey's General Store and get any large made-from-scratch specialty pizza for only $12.99 or a medium for only $11.99.
Casey's General Store. Casey's, it's all good.
We represent the Coke brand, and we would love to somehow bring some kind of legal action against Coke Zero.
There might be some taste infringement issues.
Perhaps if you have some consumer testing, some basis to say, well, it tastes exactly the same.
Everybody in my family that I've asked says, oh, yeah.
My family, too, and I know that that's not a couple hundred people that you're speaking of, but you're talking about, with cousins, I get up to 15 or 20 solid opinions.
Da, 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 da.
High school sports encourage pride, dedication, competition, and teamwork. These are the same values Farm Bureau members hold and live by every day. As the sole title sponsor of the Iowa High School Athletic Association, Farm Bureau is proud to present Championship Week during the state basketball tournament. Congratulations to all the athletes and coaches for a successful year. We believe that by investing in our youth, we're investing in Iowa's future.
Back inside Wells Fargo Arena. Good evening, everyone. Mark Allen along by me is Chuck Reed and Travis Morgan, the broadcast team here on the Iowa High School Sports Network. We've seen a couple of good basketball games. Class 1A state championship going to Cedar Falls NU High, and the Class 2A state championship, defending state champs, Western Christian winning it. And Chuck, one thing when you take a look at the final stats, they did it with some balanced scoring.
In that second game, in the 2A championship game, 8 players in double figures. I don't know if I've ever seen that at a state championship game in Iowa.
Well, and for the whole Western Christian right off the bat, a couple of numbers jump out. 20 points for Jeremy Zutenhorst. They're not booing. They're just saying Zutenhorst. I mean, the crowd just loves that young man. Trevor Wolterstorff finished with 12 points. Kevin Fatma had 12 points. And then right there, Sean Kaiser had 12 points. And we got to bring in our broadcast partner here, Travis Morgan. Travis, you covered this Western Christian team up in Sioux City. You work at KMEG in Sioux City. I like the way that the line change and the defense, because those kids come off the bench. A lot more kids get to play in that lineup, and the 2 minutes on the floor is just fast and furious, just trying to bother the other team.
It's 2 minutes.
It's 2 minutes tops.
That's what they're saying. And Coach Jim Ecoff says, you got 2 minutes. I want everything you got for 2 minutes. Let my starters rest. You guys are coming out in 2. So these guys really have nothing to lose. I mean, it's hard the whole time. They go out there, and you can see it on the floor. They hate it. Those teams hate that group because they are in their face the entire time, and it really adds a different element to that look. And they already get up and down the floor the way it is, guys.
Exactly.
Those guys come at you, and it's even more intense. And that's really hard for a lot of teams to take.
You know what it is? It's money in the bank. They don't spend money right then trying to score. They put money in the bank, and then in the fourth quarter, the other team is so fatigued from having to go against that pressure, they collect their money then. It's just money in the bank for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Western Christian shot the ball very well, 67% from the field, I believe, 66, 67%. That's going to win you a lot of ball games when you're shooting that kind of percentage.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. They shot 67% from the floor in the second half. They shot 67% from 3 in the second half, and they shot 67% from the line in the second half. So 67% was a good number for the Wolfpack.
Well, let's talk a little bit about our Class 1A state championship game. NU High of Cedar Falls beating George Little Rock 49-44, the final there. That was an exciting basketball game. Travis Ellerbrook finishing with 15 points and 4 rebounds in that one.
Yeah, he was the star of this one for the Panthers, but his brother, Nick Ellerbrook, also had a good game, scoring 8 points with 7 rebounds. He was the tournament captain, but a big win for the Panthers, capturing their first state title.
That was an exciting basketball. Great way to set the night off, that Class 1A state championship game, and physical in that one as well. And you see that, and then at halftime we have the all-state cheerleading team out there. They put on quite the show. But when you break it all down and you get to this point, you played a lot of basketball in 5 days. But, you know, when you get here, the adrenaline has just got to take control and lead you out there.
Well, I think especially if you can play with the lead, you don't get tired. If you're playing uphill, fatigue might be a factor. But when you're playing ahead, I think it's just a matter of getting to the finish line. And there you see the trophy going up for NU High of Cedar Falls. And
Coach Paul Elzer, his first year at the helm of NU High, and he wins the state championship. Travis?
And something I really noticed here for this day, and actually the entire week, is the crowds this year, guys, have been absolutely outstanding. If you look over there, the Western Christian side, and over here at the Fort Dodge St. Edmond side, the student sections have been amazing. The energy in this place has been outstanding this week.
Guys,
and that helps fight fatigue as well.
That's exactly right. Guys, I got some good news and good news. Good news is we've seen 2 games here tonight. Good news is we're back again tomorrow night for 2 more games.
Should be some dandies, boy. 3A and 4A, they're really shaping up to be good games.
I'm excited to see Iowa City and Wahlert play. I think you know, those 2 teams, obviously different classes, but you know, from what I understand, those teams are very, very good, loaded with talent too.
Do not sell Harlan Short in 3A.
No, I don't think so.
Right,
and I think that City High game with Davenport Central could be a Donnybrook as well. Western Christian, defending Class 2A state champs, they'll go home with another state championship trophy, 2006, 2007, and counting. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Iowa High School Sports Network. Today's closed captioning brought to you by Valley Bank. Valley Bank, it's a great day. More information is available at our website, bankatvalley.com.
Foamwear has the latest in prom tux fashions with a large selection of colors and accessories. Only Randall's provides in-stock service to Siouxland. It isn't too difficult to find the tux you want for that special occasion. Randall's has colors to complement any prom dress, no matter where the dress is purchase. That way, guys, not only will she look good, but you'll have your moment to shine as well. Visit Randall's Formalwear on Floyd Boulevard or Lakeport Commons in Sioux City, or go to randallsformalwear.com.
What is Wall of Fame? It is screen printing perfected to an art. It is embroidery made to last. It is awards that you can display proudly, and trophies that tell the story. It is everything that you want to identify who you are. It is a group of people who believe that caring for the customer's needs is the standard. Come in today and see for yourself why Wall of Fame is the best quality for the best price.
After the game, information about oral cancer that could save your life. And home foreclosures. How does Iowa compare with the rest of America? Plus, scientists in Seattle want to pay people to catch malaria. But why? After the game on KPTH Fox 44 News.